Alright, so here's another laptop repair. I've received this laptop from a female client saying that um, it is not coming on. So when I apply the charger to it, here I can see that it is charging, right, which means that the charger is working well. Alright, so there is a charging light. When I press the power button on it, I'm not getting anything on the screen, but all I know, the charger is working, right? So I have my charging light. So what I need to do is to remove the screws and let's take a look inside. All right, it's an Acer. All right, so I'm going to remove the screws now. Now, for the interest of time, I'm going to fast forward this so that we don't spend much time just pulling screws. My guess for this laptop is I think it's one of two things. Either there is some kind of static electricity that is being built up, or a dirty fan that the system is trying to prevent overheating. So what it does, instead of turning on to prevent the processor from getting too hot, it rather not come on. So after removing all the screws, I am going to remove the back cover to get inside to see what exactly is going on. But as I said, my guess is either the fan is dusty or or there's a buildup of static electricity. As I said, we need to ensure that all the screws are removed before we try to remove the back panel. All right, I'm going to try and remove first the hard drive. So what I need to do is to remove the cable from the board first, then I can remove the hard drive from its housing. Sometimes it's difficult and I do not have another screwdriver. Oh, there I go. All right, so the hard drive is out. It's a 500 gig hard drive. There is absolutely no removable memory from the first view. This slot here. All right, I'm going to try and remove the back cover now. Needs to be careful so that we don't break any clips. Oh, here is one screw. See, we have to be careful. All right, let me just check again. Not seeing any screw. All right, now I can remove. I'm removing. Sometimes there are parts that may seem difficult, but we are going to pry our way through. I have no prying tool, no prying tool. So I think I'm gonna use my, not, this is not a good idea. I'm gonna use my fingernail. Not a good idea. Do not practice this at home. All right. All right, here we go. Right. Cover is off. Let's see what we have inside now. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's get closer, a little closer. Just as I suspected. Look at the fan. Look at the fan. Man, this fan is like dirt, real dirt. No wonder it's not coming on. All right. So we need to clean the fan. That's one solution. We need to clean the fan. And in the same breath, we're going to remove the battery. I'm going to try and remove the battery from the board. Doing so, it's a way of discharging any static energy that might be built up and not releasing. Oops, apparently the battery, this seems like it was worked on before. All right, so let's try again. Let's apply my charger to it, see what's going on. It's not coming on. It's not coming on. All right, so let's remove the battery so that we can get rid of any built up of energy, static, that is. All right, so here's the battery. All right, let me try my charger in to see if the battery itself is working, if the battery is a part of the circuit. When I plug this in, I should be seeing some light. Obviously, there are no light there, which simply means that the battery is a part of our charging circuit. And earlier on, there were lights showing. All right. If I try to turn it on, still I'm not getting anything on the screen. Okay. I'm not getting anything on the screen. Normally, if it's a memory issue, I still should be seeing a little light on the screen. It might not come on, it might not boot up. But if it is a memory issue, I should be seeing something on the screen. All right, so let me remove the charger. Afterwards, I might check to see if there are any memory on the other side of the board, because obviously none is showing in this slot here. All right, so I'm going to remove the power cable. I'm going to try to get to the board underneath. That's the motherboard, the main board. I need to remove all the ribbons that are attached to the touchpad or the mouse pad, as some people call it. Ribbons that are attached to the monitor, the keyboard, the side ports, such as the USB port. We need to remove all those ribbons from our motherboard so that we can flip it over and see exactly if there's a memory issue going on the other side. All right, sometimes you have to be careful with these ribbons. You don't want to get any torn. We need to search for screws now. If there are any screws, well, there should be some screws that are holding down the motherboard. Let me get this one first. All right, so I've identified some screws. I need to remove this fan here, you know. Yeah, I need to remove the fan. So let's get rid of this fan here. Alright, remove the screw that is holding down the fan now. Two screws. Guys, remember to subscribe to my channel, Tatius TV 101. And if you do need your computer to repair, please get in touch. Alright, so I have removed the fan, but this fan is very dirty, you know. I don't know how this computer here was surviving. Alright, so I'm trying to remove some ribbons. Sometimes they are very difficult. Alright, the board now, obviously there are some screws that are holding down the board. This one here, I think I need a different screwdriver. No, it's pulling this one. Alright, that one is off. Let's see. Still something holding down this one here. Something, right? There's a screw there. Let's try and see. I think I eventually going to need a smaller screwdriver. I know this is a big screwdriver. Alright, that one. Alright, still something holding it down. Another screw. And you have to be very careful about these boards, you know. You have some hidden screw and you don't want to lift it too hard and break anything. Alright, there I go. Let me just see what is holding it down now. Alright, this is the network cable, Bluetooth. So let me just try and release them. That one is holding back. Alright, turn it over. Whoa, there are no memory on the other side of the board. Whoa, this is a waste. So obvious, if this computer here is working, it means that there's a built-in memory, or probably there's a memory under this shine object here. Maybe it's this protection here, but my guess, there is no memory underneath this. No memory that can be removed, I should say. So if there's any memory, it is a built-in one. These screws are very, very difficult to get to. All right. People, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you do want your computer to repair, this is the person you need to get in contact with. Tatius TV 101. Oh, very difficult. But by looking at it, there is definitely no memory. So there is no need for me to go any further there. There is just no memory under that shine panel there. And none is over on the other side. It simply means that underneath that shine panel is a built-on memory. Memory that is being built on. It cannot be removed just like that from the board. I wouldn't recommend such a board to people to buy. So this is a memory. I'm gonna just insert it just to show. None was there before, but I guess this is like an empty slot for additional memory, upgrading your memory. All right, I'm gonna fit back the battery. I'm gonna put back the fan, and I'm gonna try and see what's going on now. All right, so let's fit back the battery. Now remember guys, if your computer memory is not working, you would not see anything coming up on your screen. You probably see just a light, a small blinking. All right, let's apply the charger now to see what's going on here. Do I get any light? I think I'm getting a light. I think I'm getting a light. Let's try and power it up now and see what goes on. I'm getting a light. Let's power it up and see what's going on. Do I get anything on the screen? Let's wait and wait and wait. Not getting anything on the screen. Put the charger in. Apply the cable. Make sure that it is fitted correctly. Apply my power to it. Am I getting anything? Nope. Not getting anything. All right. Okay, let's see what do I do next. What do I do next? Before I do anything next, let's try again and see what goes on. Power it up. Seems like my fan is spinning. Yeah, my fan is spinning, which means that it should be coming on now. Let's see what comes up on the screen. Is it coming on? Is it? Yes, I think it's on. It is saying, oh, there's no boot device because remember I removed the hard drive. But what I need to do, I need to get it cleaned up. This computer seems like it was buried. It is so dirty. Not just the fan, the board is very dirty. I think this laptop here was crying out for justice. All right, so let me just clean it up. I need to be gentle with it. Again, for the interest of time, I'm going to speed up this section here so that we don't waste time doing the same thing, cleaning. If you have a vacuum or blow dryer, you could try and a hair dryer, you could try and use it to remove dust from the inside of your computer. Or that, I should say. Look at the battery. It is so dirty. I can't understand where or how this laptop accumulates so much dirt. This is not dust. This is dirt. Maybe it was buried. You never know. I guess maybe it died. Nothing coming on the screen. It died. So because of the word death, they buried it. I don't know. I just don't know. All right, let's try and fix back the battery. Let's see if any justice has been done. Well, justice was done already because it did came up showing no boot device, which indicates the hard drive is not in, because remember everything is being stored on your hard drive. So if no hard drive is in, obviously Windows would not boot up. or would not load anything. All right, so I'm trying to put back the screws in. Yeah, this was an easy job. There's nothing much to this job more than cleaning up. All I'm gonna charge this customer here for is just my time, nothing much. There's no need, no replacement, just a simple service charge. Now, just to let you know, guys, if you hear any noise in my background, please, I'm sorry for that. There's not much I could do to avoid some of these noises. All right, so I'm trying to fit it back up. I don't know. I don't think this memory here is needed, you know. I don't think this memory here is needed. I think this is just an upgrade. I don't think there's a need for this memory. So I'm gonna remove it and see if it works without this memory here. What you think? What's your guess? Is it needed, guys? Should I remove it? All right, let me put the hard drive back in. The fan, notice I've cleaned the fan now. Not as dusty as it was before. It's now clean, no dust, which means that it should be extracting heat from the board much freer. Mhm. All right, let's see what's going on now. Now that my hard drive is in, I don't think there's even a need for the charger to be on. Let's turn it on and see. Is it coming on? Oh, there you go. Acer, Acer, it's working. At least it's coming on now. See, this is the Windows waiting, telling you that it is booting up. The spinning icon here. So I guess this customer here will be pleased knowing that they don't have to purchase anything other than just to pay for a service charge. All right, so basically I can say my work for today is over. Laptop is coming on. There you go, fully loaded. All right, so another day, another dollar. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tatios TV 101. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to give me a thumbs up and also to activate that bell icon so that my next video you will be the first to be notified. Thanks a lot, guys.